Tea time.
Another day, another tea time. It looks like we're drinking glasses of pee-pee.
If you're into that kind of thing.
I mean, I'm not, but that's kind of what this reminded me of.
This is a nice mixture of minerals, green tea, and vitamins.
I'm just drinking straight green tea. Okay, so babes.
Yeah.
Today,
Yes.
we'd be talking about
Shopping, popping them tags, making sure you got that swag in a closet. Boom, boom.
Yeah, all that.
All that.
All that and a bag of chips. Babes,
Yes.
do you enjoy shopping?
I really enjoy internet shopping. I love it when I have a cart full of shit, but I hate it when I see my credit card go down. It's very disturbing. Now, I don't like shopping in, like a store in person and trying on clothes. Babes,
Never have you?
never. I hate that shit. Do you like shopping?
I do like shopping. There's something that is really fun about getting something new. I love how we're shopping now. So historically, I've hated clothing shopping because it just is hard and it's exhausting and there are hangers involved and it's just like
Hangers.
I don't like hangers at all. It's just, that part is hard. Having to try on like 15 different pairs of jeans and none of them work. It's really frustrating. But now we have J Sky.
J Sky!
So it's a different story.
It's a different story. Yeah, we're bougie bitches in the sense that, there's an amazing human who is helping us shop so that we don't have to go through the mental stress of, like she said, trying on clothes, pulling and pulling and pulling.
But it's our mental stress. Like I know some people who love going to
my mom
department stores. They love trying clothes on. Carrie Bradshaw, it was her cardio. She loved it. It's just like, it doesn't matter. She loved it. It was her thing.
My mom,
But no.
a real person, she loved, and hear me say loved because we don't do that anymore, but she loved going to like a TJ Maxx or one of those stores that just had racks and racks, like Nordstrom's racks, and she just go like this. And I was
all
like,
the hangers.
why are we here? Like, get what you need and let's go.
Yeah. I really love jewelry shopping.
I know.
Yeah, I love jewelry shopping. I love accessory shopping. That's really fun, like sunglasses, jewelry, bags. But one of the greatest shopping experiences that we have that we haven't really mentioned is food. Because you and I are fantastic food shoppers.
We shop every day at a grocery store. Every single day we go to a market and we shop for our daily food. I love a market shop. I love going up and down the aisles. I love looking at all the products.
Do you want to tell your market secret? Like what happens to you in a market every time?
So here's the deal. I know that I'm in a good market, or I should say a market that's not healthy. I know I'm in a market that's not healthy when my innards start bubbling and I have to go to the bathroom.
This is a new development for me. I thought it was just this universal, she was so relaxed and happy in the market that then she always had to go poop. But now it's now it's an unhealthy thing. I'm catching up. She keeps me on my toes.
Why do you love a market shop so much?
Markets are just fun to me. I like seeing what's there. It's just good vibes. It's just entertaining.
You know what else I appreciate about a market shop? I like the journey of pushing the cart, putting it in the cart. It reminds me of when I used to be able to sit in the cart and be like, oh, that's fun.
Oh my God.
I think of lots of recipes when we're there. And there's always new products, whether I can eat them or not. It's just good to see.
I love a market too that has like a good vitamin area and skincare. That market in Poulsbo, Washington, I'm forgetting the name, or Port Angeles, whatever. Anyway, there's this giant market there that has such amazing things. I love a beautiful Whole Foods. It's great.
You know what else we love to do? We love to go and visit markets from other cultures too.
Totally.
A Chinese-based grocery store or a Thai-based grocery store or even a Korean, a Mexican-based grocery store. First of all, I have to say this. Compared to your generic American ones, We're not going to name them because we might get branded later. But there's no variety of foods. And when you go to a cultural specific market, you get to see a plethora of foods, vegetables and fruits you've never seen before. The fish section in certain markets are amazing.
Oh my God, remember that market you took me to in
New York?
No, but our market journeys in New York were incredible. We would find everything from like those big Asian grocery stores to kind of like off the beaten path spice shops that were, owned by a family and had story and were great. I love it. Yeah, it's just fantastic and fun, and we like to cook. And
yeah, we like to shop for things that we actually like to do.
But I mean, honestly, I also understand how like trying on a great outfit can completely change your mood and how you feel about yourself. So
She's experienced it recently.
I've experienced it, and it's really a great feeling. And yes. Can you see how people become shopping addicts?
I am one.
What?
I am a shopping addict.
I am learning things.
I mean, look how much stuff is in my closet. I'm a shopping addict. So yeah, I really believe that I have a little bit of shopping addiction. When there is a surplus going on in the bank accounts, I will be known to have StockX or Essence or any of these online site packages coming to the door regularly. On a regular. And I love it.
And you love to buy in bulk. She buys in bulk. It's a little.
I used to love Costco in bulk. Before we got married, I was living with a whole bunch of friends, and I used to love a Costco run. I would just buy shit that I didn't even need. I was like, yeah, sitting in bulk. We still got enough paper towel and toilet paper to last us till 2023.
Actually, we don't. We don't.
Why?
Paper towel, yes, but we are on our last roll of
let's not talk about tissue paper, because tissue paper goes so fast with you. I swear to God. I swear for God. I will give one roll. My roll will last at least a month. Just like I gotta make it. This one, everything is a toilet paper moment. So I gotta.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna have to have a Costco card just for the toilet paper.
Let me go get some toilet paper. I gotta blow my nose.
You better get it on your shirt, girl, and wash it later. We gotta talk about that. Anyway, back to shopping. Shopping for toilet paper. Toilet paper is very important.
You're not the first person to tell me that. It's actually really funny because I remember that someone I was dating once was like, at my house we used to get whipped if we used more than one square. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they were like, yeah, there was a rule that like when you pee, you get to use one square. When you go number 2, you get like 3 squares. And I was like, oh, this is not working out.
They obviously wash their hands a lot. No, they wash their hands a lot. You use a lot of toilet paper. What you be doing with the toilet paper?
Are you guys familiar with packing?
Wow. Listen.
Oh my God.
Back to shopping. You know where else I like to shop?
What? Where?
Come on, babes. Tell them where else. Well, I don't do it now because we have, like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on and I gotta save money.
Vestivere.
Oh yeah. No, another kind of topic.
Best Buy.
I do love a tech. No, babes, my art supplies.
Oh my God. Because you shop in bulk, there's just always so much. And then you forget you've shopped in bulk, so then you shop in bulk again. And then there's just so much stuff. There's so much
stuff. Like I never have to go shopping for art supplies until they technically run out. But a lot of the art supplies that I will, I mean, it depends. If there's a new color, I need the new color. Listen, it's a little bit of an addiction. I like to have everything that I need when I need it.
And more.
Like that was the thing. Before fasting, before I started my fasting journey, I shopped a lot for food. And food would not last very long. And I didn't understand what was going on. So now that I'm fasting and I'm like, babes, I finished a whole can of mayo. This is amazing.
I love canned mayo. Canned mayo. That's another thing that you can only shop for in her culturally advanced supermarkets that we were talking about. The ones with all the aisles and the healthy ones. So after she takes a poop in one of the unhealthy markets, she gets her plus size family can of canned mayo. It's delicious, y'all. Come shop with us. We should definitely do a shopping vlog.
Canned mayo. The new It cream.
The new It cream. I agree with you though that since you've started fasting, you have been using more of your foods up and there's less food waste. But I also think it's funny about waste, like about buying and overbuying and whatever, is that you will overbuy with food. But then if I leave the sink running while I wash my hands, she'll come and like shut it off. So it's funny where people have their certain like cutting corners.
Because we're wasting water.
Right,
the
but
earth
then
needs it.
Right, but then you will put the shower on and you'll leave it running for 10 minutes before you get in it.
But why I do that though? But why do I do that though? Because the hot water heater don't work right sometimes.
That is so false.
That's not false.
The hot water in this house is
It
boiling,
depends. It
scalding.
depends. It depends.
I shower every day, and literally I turn the shower on and I take whatever clothes I may or may not have off and get
I hope you take off your clothes before you get into the shower.
Sometimes I don't have clothes on, so I just step in. Sometimes
She does love to be at her birthday suit. Huh?
Sometimes I have 20 seconds of undressing myself and I step in the shower, but 20 seconds and it's hot.
Okay,
sorry.
Sometimes she likes to wash dishes and just leave the water running as she goes upstairs to kill a mosquito and come back down. And I'm like, nothing's being rinsed right
She's
now.
great. I've never done that in my life.
Yes, you have.
Left the water running and left the room?
Yes.
You're so silly. Never have I
Yes,
done
it's true. Listen, this is about shopping.
definitely
This is not about coming for each other. This is about shopping, which technically we shop for water because we have to pay that bill. So does that count?
I mean, we have a water delivery service. That is a purchase and a...
You know what we do have a problem with, both of us? We have a problem, both of us. We have a problem, both of us.
Both of us.
Is that we will buy something that we think we like, don't like it, buy something similar but a little bit different,
And like it.
and then like, she's really good at returning. I'm not really good at returning. So then we have more than one.
I'm really big on returning. Like if you buy something, you keep your receipt if you are uncertain about it. And I'm also much more conscious of like with clothing, for example. If I try something on and I'm iffy about it, and let's say I take it home because I want to see if I'll learn to love it. And if I don't within like the next day or two, it's going back and it has to go back and be returned and you got to get your money back.
See, but that's the difference with me. I don't buy unless I know I'm not returning it. Like if it doesn't fit, cool beans, but most of the time I'm not returning it because I just know what I want to buy.
That's smart. That's good until you don't, and then you buy it, and then it just sits and
then I sell it on. I'm on Vestavir. I'm also on StockX. If you guys want to buy anything.
That's also a hilarious thing about you.
What?
Is that everything? Raven will say things like this to me. She'll be like, "Babes, just get it, and if we don't like it, we'll sell it." So we have a sell pile that is greater than the things we actually have.
Well, that's because we haven't had time to take pictures to put it on there.
We have an entire room in our house filled with boxes, and we've been living for almost a year in this house and not used one of those items. It's crazy how much people overbuy.
But you know what's in there? That's my art supplies, and I can't go into the art room because it's summer right now.
I thought all your art supplies was upstairs in the art room.
My supplies aren't up there. That's like the things. Listen, it's a journey. Those who know
We need to
know.
We need a team of organizers immediately. Anyway,
Let's go
shopping.
back to shopping.
This has all been about shopping.
Can I tell you something that I used to love in school?
Yeah.
Now tell me about your school, right? I think I was in middle school, high school. There was a store, and they used to sell the cutest little skinny pencils and pens.
Oh,
I used to shop there all the
like
time.
a Sanrio?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There used to be a little store in a strip mall by my elementary school, and there was an El Pollo Loco, a Bomb donut shop, and then this little like Korean pencil stationery eraser store. And I think my mom would take me at least like 3 times a week after school, and I'd pick out like 2 new lead pencils and a pen and a little notepad, and it definitely had like some karaoke.
Oh yeah, I was Bats Maru all day.
I had some bad Bats Maroos karaoke.
Don't do that.
Karaoke. That'll be a cutout.
Cut that out.
I watch a lot of Korean
No,
TV.
it doesn't matter.
안녕하세요.
Leave that in.
What's his actual name though? Karaoke.
I don't know, but that sounds like Karuchi, so I'm confused. We're not going to talk about this anymore.
He was a Hello Kitty
the little
character.
frog. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I do love window shopping.
I don't.
Well, it depends on what it is though, right? Like I love a good window shop when it's at like
No,
a
it's
garden
pointless.
place.
What? No.
No?
I don't like going. You like going to Home Depot to shop. I hate the Home Depot. She's never been more of a lesbian in those moments.
I love Home Depot. It smells amazing.
It was like wood,
Exactly.
like cut wood.
Yes. I wish they could bottle it and I could just smell like cut wood all day. I have something in my heart that makes me want to be a lumber person. Like I want to be able to use the handsaw and the jigsaw, and I want to be able to turn wood, but I just can't do it because I don't have the tools yet. And I know I'm not going to be able to ever buy the tools because I just know that it's just like, I should probably just go to someone's house and say, hey, I bought some wood. Let me, I want to be that lumber person.
So that's an interesting thing too about your buying, is that you become really fixated on like a project. Like she wants to all of a sudden be a woodworker. So she will educate herself. She'll find out about the best tools, get all of them, go ham for a month, and then forget about it. And then we just have a whole wood shop that doesn't get used, much like the needlepoint. Like Raven, you literally, babe, you bought like 60 canvases for cross stitch or whatever that was. All of that stuff, all of the yarn, all of the needles, all of this, you have not touched it in almost a year.
I have not touched it in almost a year.
Because it's a winter sport, right?
It is a winter sport, if you consider cross stitch a sport, but it is a winter sport. On top of the fact, we started a YouTube channel before.
Oh, it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
It's your fault.
I said it's your fault. We started something, and my attention span is very small, but it is huge within that small footprint. So being that I don't have any time to think about relaxation and a cross and a half stitch and a 16th inch of a thing, I have to, think about being on for the camera or get the scripts ready. My mental hasn't been there, but I promise you that I will get back to that and I will finish all of my heavenly stitches. She doesn't believe me because she's sucking up something, but it's true.
I'm sucking at my teeth.
Your mama hasn't done it either, and she's over there with me too.
My mom's quilting like a beast.
Yeah, but she's not cross-stitching right now.
She never cross-stitched in her day in her life.
Then what is, how did I get started? What does she do?
My mom is a needle pointer, but
That's what it
you
is.
then became-
Needle pointing is
What-
cross-stitch.
What are all those things that you put on the thing?
Needlepoint is cross-stitch. Needlepoint is going half stitch, and the cross-stitch is the same
Comment
journey,
down
but
below
doing
if
X.
needlepoint is cross-stitching. I'm talking about the embroidery stuff that you were doing.
Babes,
Like our wedding canvas
It's
thing.
the
wedding
same
canvas, the line.
thing. It's the same.
Traditional needlepoint has like a grid though. Though that is just a thing and you were drawing.
Yeah, it's neat. What? I was never drawing on a canvas. But if I was using it as a cross stitch / needlepoint.
Well, I think it's time to shop for a therapist.
That's the difference between. Oh my God. I researched it. I know exactly what's happening. Okay. They're in the same
That's
world.
such a good ending.
Which one?
Well, I think it's time to shop for a therapist.
Oh, you want to stop it there? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying it was a good ending. Had you registered?
Yeah, I didn't register because I still have things to say.
Please say. Tell us about cross stitch. And your research. Please don't let me stop you from this. Please tell us.
Yeah, let me tell you something about cross stitch.
Needlepoint, okay? It is fun, it is exciting, and it is good to watch on YouTube. And for those who like to shop, we will be getting that merch, so you can shop our merch shop soon.
This is all so true.
That's proper.